Hey everybody, Starshot here, welcoming you back to another Let's Play of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. We last left off taking a look at the orphanage and finding out what happened there with it being burned down and all that. And now we're currently doing our next investigation by, we'll next go ahead and report to the Bracer Guild, tell them what we've learned, and see what we should do next for now. So let's go ahead and do that. Welcome back, and good work. I'm told that you were able to save a young boy. Yeah, somehow or another. Oh, and just a quick reminder, I sort of forgot a little bit myself, that we also saved that kid from that gang of bandits, the Ravens. And, all that trouble they caused. I'm still kind of in shock from when that redhead showed up. You must mean Agig. He's working another case in Ruan. He used to be the leader of the Ravens, if you can believe it. I suspected as much. Guess that explains his terrible disposition. Well, that was a long time ago. He drifted into town right around when he was your age. He hung out with a rough crowd and got into some serious trouble. Compared to back then, the tough type nowadays are puppy dogs. And a guy like that was allowed to become a bracer? Well, I've gotten to know him a little bit, and it turns out that he wanted to become a bracer ever since he was little. Sometimes people just change. I think that's probably enough of the idle chatter. Oh, you're back. Didn't your mama ever tell you it ain't nice to talk about someone behind his back? Anyway, always with the gossip. But is it really gossip if it's positive? Anyway, are you done with your investigation? Yep, over and done with. Can't say for sure, but I think they're clean. Really? You're not just trying to protect your old buddies? You want to watch that mouth of yours? From what I saw last night at the Sailor's Tavern, they couldn't be the arsonists. Hell, I doubt they could even walk a straight line if they wanted to. Well, if that's true, we can hold off on them. They didn't strike me as the type with the guts to try arson, anyway. I guess not. Just full of themselves, mostly. All you need is to give them a nasty look, and believe me, they'll cave. Anyway, I'll see if I can find the arsonist while I'm out in the field. Huh? I'm taking over the case. And you're off it. Whoa, say what? You gotta be kidding me. Can you at least give us an explanation? Oh, don't get your pennies in a wad. You two are too close to this case, and you know it. And if you let your feelings run away with you, it screws with your judgment. Plus, you let a civvy get involved. Oh, pardon me, but You ain't gotta apologize. It's these two I'm worried about. The point is, you gotta be professional about it, and these two ain't. Just where'd you get off calling us unprofessional? And no matter what you say, we made a promise to the mayor. Hey, Gene, what do the rules say about when junior and senior bracers want the same case? Oh, come on, you know as well as I do. Of course it rules in favor of the senior bracer. Gulp. We're not bad in a fight. Perhaps we could provide backup. It's just an investigation. I don't need more people. I think we're done here. Try not to hold this against me. What? Just who the hell does he think he is? It's frustrating, sure, but he has a point. It just irritates me that we really don't have a counter-argument. I'm sorry, if I had not drawn my sword. That's not what's bothering me. He doesn't have to just blow us off like that. Please, he means no harm. Don't be upset. Tact is not his strong suit. He just doesn't know any other way to communicate. Particularly in light of the current situation. I think it may have something to do with an earlier case of his. He was pursuing someone and, well... Huh? Pursuing someone? Like a criminal? Never mind about that. I really can't go into detail. Just let him handle these criminals. Consider it a personal favor for me. I guess we have no choice. I see. Well, we'll hand over our report from our investigation then. Please, go ahead. It seems that you were quite thorough, but as I mentioned, the circumstances of this case are special. I'm terribly sorry, but you'll have to end your investigation here. But we just wanted to do something for the matron and the kids. This isn't right. Estelle. Mr. Jean? It's possible to enlist the help of the Bracer Guild for civilian events, isn't it? Yes, though it would depend on what kind of event you're talking about. Because of the number of people who attend, we'll be handling security at the Royal Academy Festival, for example. Well then, Estelle, Joshua, would you mind helping out with our play in the meantime? Huh? What do you mean? Every year when the festival ends, there's a play held in the auditorium. I know the children always look forward to it, and there are still 2 major roles that haven't been filled. You don't mean... you want us to take the parts? Yes, otherwise we may have to cancel the play entirely. I can't bear to think how disappointed the children would be. So, I mentioned the 2 of you to the student council last night. They seemed quite eager to have you. It wouldn't be much, but you'd be reimbursed from the admin budget. Well, why do you want us? I don't think I'd be any good, and isn't the play a really big deal? Well, for the girl part, we need someone who's been trained for combat. I think you'd fit the role perfectly. I see. Well, I can definitely do combat stuff. Sounds like it would work. And what about the other part? Oh, yes, well, talking about it is kind of what? Embarrassing. And what does that mean, exactly? What kind of play is this? Oh, come on, Joshua. You're not going to make her say it, are you? If we can do something for the kids, where's the harm? Plus, if we do some work, they'll probably let us have some of that awesome festival food. We can't let that opportunity slip by. Hey, hold on a second. Jean, is this really a legit Bracer assignment? It certainly is. Citizen outreach and regional services comprise plenty of the general work that Bracers do. And since Agate showed up, you do have some extra time. I certainly have no problem with it. Alright. I have a bad feeling about this. But if it's for the kids, what choice do I have? Still, if we have something else to do, we shouldn't take care of it beforehand. I doubt working on the play will leave us free time for anything else. Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, Chloe. Would it be okay with you if we looked around here some more? Sure, you don't need to worry about me. To get to the Royal Academy, you leave by the Gull's Seaside Way, go east at the first fork, and then follow the woodland path. Okay, got it. Well then, let's go. But before we do that, we should check the board here. And wow, there's a bunch of new quests that just popped up here. You know, the maintenance delivery, secret of the old map, an escort job, candelabrum thief, and make him leave. So we have plenty of side quests to do for this video here today. And we'll want to complete all this before we continue on. So I'll go ahead and check out the first thing on the list by trying to find the lost warehouse key. And I should go to the harbor to see for details. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, this is, I definitely didn't expect to see all those quests just pop up, and that all of them need to be pretty much done before we continue on to the academy. So we'll definitely need to take care of all this before we continue. Okay, so it's not this guy who lost the key. Okay, not this guy either. Not this guy. Maybe it's over here then. Oh, here we go. Excuse us. Are you Harg? Yeah, that's me. Oh, are you guys bracers? Yes, that's right. Did you happen to lose a warehouse key? Yes, I did. I was working with the barrels around the crane the other day. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere around here. I was waiting around to have a drink for the Aqua Rosa. I probably dropped it in that area. Once I got the feeling good and toasty, I decided to take a walk around here. You were wandering around the harbor drunk? What if you dropped it in the water? What if you fell in the water? What do you expect? I couldn't resist the ocean air, you know? Well, talking isn't getting us anywhere. So it would seem. Well, I figured I must have dropped it somewhere in the harbor. I guess we got some walking around to do. Indeed. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make your lives any tougher. I gotta get back to work. Let me know if you find it. And please, contact us if you think of anything else. Yep, you bet. Well, I think I already have a good idea where it is. Or, at least, from what I can remember, I thought it was maybe somewhere near the bar here. So, let me check down here in this, in the lower area here. I just need to find a way to it first. They don't make it simple sometimes. Ah, here we go. Ah, here we go. There's something shining below us. Is something in the water? I wonder what it could be. If Mr. Harg were here, maybe we could check it out. But what do? We can't exactly dive in and have a look. Maybe if we had something hooked to snag it, then maybe. Okay, so it looks like we need to maybe go back to Harg and see if he'll lend us a fishing pole or something. But yeah, so I guess I have a question for all you gamers out there back home. How do you feel about side quests? Let's see, the next one. Okay, so apparently this guy doesn't have anything to talk to us about it. How do you guys feel about side quests? You know, do you want them to be kind of more specialized in what they do? Do you want to have them, you know, be a part of the main story or an offshoot that would provide more story to a certain character or something? I can't seem to find anything that, you know, would help out, I guess. Oh, there's a bunch of fishing poles right over here, actually. Do you think we could borrow one of these? We'll have to ask the shopkeeper. Okay, yeah, so we just go ahead and ask the shopkeeper and we should be able to borrow a fishing pole. Yep, so now that we got it, we can go ahead and get that shiny thing and hope it is the key. I believe it is. But you never know, these side quests can take weird turns sometimes. Looks like someone dropped something. Check it out, it might be useful. Maybe we should pick up some kind of tool or... Oh, I know. Ta-da! I get it, you're gonna try to fish it out. Isn't that going to be difficult? Just you sit back and watch the magnificent Estelle at work. Fine, fine. Do as you please. You can do it, Estelle. You betcha. And we got the warehouse key, just like that. Check it out, I got it. Pretty impressive. I have to admit, I didn't think you'd be able to do it. Hey, that's not really the same as congratulating me. But check it out, this looks like the warehouse key that Mr. Harg was talking about. No telling how it got dropped in here. Haha, well, I'm sure he'll be feeling better having it back. Let's bring it back to him. Okay. Of course, most of these side quests aren't too much or too complicated, but they do, you know, provide these little moments here and there. Hey there, Mr. Harg. Whoa, keep your voice down. The others are gonna find me out. Oh, oopsie. Anyway, about that key. Oh, that. We found something. This is the key, right? Yep, this is it. No bones about it. Hey, thank you guys. You really saved my skin. Say, why is it all tangled up with fishing line? Haha, it's kind of a long story. Well, no big deal. I gotta split. Thanks again. Well, we got that one finished without too much trouble. So next, let's check out the maintenance delivery, since it's on here. Let's see, looking to carry a maintenance kit to a Venin lighthouse for a routine inspection. For job details, please come see me at the Granite Orbital Factory. Oh, it looks like we'll be paying a visit to our old friend at the lighthouse again. So let's go ahead and pick up that delivery. But yeah, you know, I guess when I think of side quests, you know, I usually see them as somewhat busy work. You know, like, you know, some of the ones over in World of Warcraft where you just kill a number of monsters, but you have to wait sometimes for them to respawn if there's not enough around. Mr. Tobias, we came here from the guild. Oh, this is about the maintenance kit, no? Your timing is exemplary. Well, will you be able to make the delivery post-haste? This brick of a thing is all yours now. Brick of a thing? Are you daft? I'm telling you, it's heavy. Very, very heavy. Here, feel for yourself. You okay with it? No bone fractures forming to your knowledge? It's filled to the brim with replacement parts and every tool you can imagine for replacing an orbit light of that size. It's no big deal at all. I'm stronger than I look, believe me. We just need to carry this to the lighthouse, right? Indeed, to Vogt, the lighthouse keeper. He's expecting it. Its contents are quite valuable, so please be as careful as you can. I still can't believe it. Such responsibility, such strength, such grace. Ah, youth. What? Jean told me about you two, but seeing for myself just how peppy you are lifts my spirits to the skies. Peppy? No, we're just a professional. You're young, that's what you are, and naturally I was worried entrusting something so valuable to potentially reckless use, but I worry no more. We may be young, but that doesn't automatically mean we're reckless. Oh, no, you got it all wrong. I just meant that I wasn't sure how old man Vogt would take it. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. What, you know Vogt? I'm not sure if I'm even pronouncing it right, but I'll keep at it. Yeah, we helped him out when he was in a bit of a pickle. Let's just leave it at that, yeah? Haha, he leaves the door open again. Either way, you know what I'm talking about, it seems. Just try to understand where he's coming from. Being a lighthouse keeper is lonely work, so a little eccentricity is to be expected. The lighthouse is crucial for ships to be able to navigate safely, so the keeper's work is a very big responsibility. Gotcha, so really important work. When he was a fisherman, he used to drown plenty of drinks at Levantar. Now that he lives at the lighthouse, though, he rarely gets a chance to have his favorite drink. It's pretty sad. I'd really like to go ahead and with getting him what he wants, but well, I probably said too much. Either way, don't let the old man's unpleasantness get to you, okay? Okay, got it. Is there anything else before we go? Nothing in particular. Once you've done, I'd like you to return here. Take care, and I'll see you later. And before we go, let me just check. Let's see. Okay, so there's a new one now, the Mute, which I'll go ahead and pick up since we got plenty of Earth. And there's Cast too, but we're still pretty low on that, so we can't pick that up. And there's EP2, but we're still low. And yeah, so that's about it for that. And then let's see, do I have enough to up Joshua here? No, I'm still short. 12 wind, so I'll have to wait until then. And you could try to up hers if you want. Actually, never mind, apparently all hers are already open. So, but before we go, I'm curious about checking out the Levantar and maybe picking up that drink the old man would be interested in. Hey, good to see you. Hey, aren't you going to the Venerian Lighthouse? Apparently he knew, somehow, even though we just accepted the quest. That's right. We have to deliver something to Mr. Vogt, the lighthouse keeper. Is that so? I figured as much from the look of that bag. The old man went to the lighthouse a long time ago. I guess he's still doing okay. He used to come in here a lot, right? He's a fisherman. He loves his drink and he loves to gamble. He especially loves a good Azalea Rose, which is a cocktail made with fruit juice. He's missed around this place. We'd love to see him again, but he never comes down to have a drink. It's a rough job he has. Yeah, sounds like it. Oh, right. So if it's no trouble, would you mind bringing him one? Oh, one what? Why, one of those cocktails, seeing as you're heading to the lighthouse and all. I'm not making a formal request or anything. If it gets to be a pain to carry, you can just dump it on the way. So basically just dropping off supplies, right? Would you mind, Joshua? No, I don't see it being an issue. You're such a gentleman. Haha, indeed he is. Great, just take it to the old man. I could really use something salty to go with it, but I don't have anything like that right now. This season's great for Minora's specialty salted anchovies. Ah well, guess it's just the drink for right now. See you later then. Good luck. Thanks. And before we go, I'll go ahead and pick up a few items he probably has for... no, it looks like I already have them. So, let's see. I would like to check out the Minora before we deliver it, and of course it'll be on the way. And just to make sure, let's see what else there might be that we can do on the way as well. The Gold Seaside Way. Definitively when it helps, please contact me. I'll be... Okay, so we should check out the chapel, since going over to the lighthouse will mean we'll be passing by the Gold Seaside Way as well. But yeah, I like to try and do as many of the quests as possible in the in kind of an order, so we don't kind of just keep doing, you know, work we could have done on the way and so forth. Okay, I guess it's not this guy, Father Theodore. So it must be this guy then. Huh? I saw you guys the other day. Nice to see you again. Oh, hi. You're the guy we met on the beach, right? You can call me Jimmy. You really saved my skin before, so let me thank you again. So, have you checked out the bulletin board today? Well, yes. But why in the world did you pick here to meet of all places? Well, I kinda stand out here, don't I? I mean, it costs a lot to put up one of those requests, and I figured people will see me here and ask, hey, why are you in the chapel? And then I'll be like, so that you can help me find some awesome treasure. Well, then how about we get down to business? That request of yours certainly sounds intriguing. Haha, glad you agree. Yep, I actually just acquired an ancient map a short while ago. And you wouldn't believe it if I told you. Wouldn't believe what now? It leads to the treasure of the great pirate Chimera? They have so many weird and interesting words in this game, it's hard to figure out how to pronounce them all, so I just call this one Sherman. What? No way! But, I don't really know who that is. You'd never heard of Sherman? Aren't you from Ruan? Or, wait, are you from somewhere else? Either way, Sherman, how can you not know? Don't go making assumptions. If memory serves me correctly, Sherman was a pirate that used to work in the waters around Ruan around 100 years ago. Precisely. Nicely done. Leave it to the Royal Academy to teach the right things. Shame about the uniform, though. Wow, you know a lot, Chloe. Come on, Estelle. It's not that impressive. It's just a story I heard, that's all. I'd like to ask you to look for Sherman's treasure. The location is marked on the map. Do you remember where I was when we met before? It was a pit in a sandy beach? The Gull Seaside Way, right? Exactly. The map has that pit marked. So that's why you were there. That's right. I was conducting a field survey. And since I found the place, monsters have started showing up. So I figured that I should get some professionals to take over. So what's next after the pit? The map shows an X to the southeast of it. I figured that's got to be the location of the treasure. You might be right. Oh yeah, I need to make a note of this. Well, let's take a minute to work out a plan. We'll go to the beach in Ruan to find the pit and go directly southeast from there. Well, that's that, then. You've done a great job. Thank you. But will we ever find it? All we know is to look southeast from the pit. Yes, and considering how wide the beach is, that still leaves a large area to search. Yeah, we just don't have enough information. Hey, come on guys, don't be getting all negative on me now. If you comb every inch of the beach on the Gull Seaside Way, I'm sure you'll find it somewhere. So in other words, treat it like a test of endurance. Sounds right up your alley, Estelle. Well, I suppose you're right. But still, it wouldn't hurt just to have a tiny bit more to go on. It's not the most efficient way to go about it, but what other choice is there? We'll just have to search the beach from top to bottom and hope we find something. I guess you're right. Okay, if we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know. I'm counting on you. Any treasure we find, we split equally. And now to check up and see if there's anything else before we head out. That's the Ruan Causeway. That's in a different direction, so we'll have to talk. We'll do that one later. More escort. Hang out onto the Crone Trail. Wow, that one's gonna be a bit longer, but that one we can do on the way over to the lighthouse as well. So I'll need to find this person, Amelia. They don't really say where, though. See, Camelon of Theft. Treasure of the House Delmore, stolen from the mayor's residence. Please try and find whereabouts of this. Details regarding the incident. So we can do that one later, because that one looks like it's going on in here in the city. And then another one for the east end of the Ruan Causeway. So we'll do that one later too. And the Ruan Road Monster, which is another one near the Ruan Causeway, spotted near the Sapphirel Tower. So it looks like we just need to figure out where the escort job is, and then we can get started on doing all these side quests together. But yeah, the only details we're getting is they're looking for an escort for my uncle, who's dead set on heading out onto the Crone Trail. It doesn't say where, and it says the client is Amelia, which I'm not sure who that is. It could be someone who lives in the village, maybe. In the village we came to beforehand. So I'll just have to check that out then. But it looks like time's up for now, so join us next time when we'll get started on all the different side quests, and hopefully I'll complete most of them for next time. Until then, have fun gaming.